Hey friends! It's been a little while since I've done a vlog when I'm getting my injectables, so I'm here today to take you through the process of what I'm going to be doing today. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to work on the jawline, I want to work on the lips and the cheeks. We're going to see what happens today. I am at Oasis Med Spa in Webster. I will take you through the process, show you the practice, and give you every step of the way of me getting injectables. So let's just go ahead and do this. Sitting here in the chair at Oasis Med Spa and I'm getting numbed. So I have a bunch of numbing cream on my face right now and we're really going to attack like 3 different areas today. Just a tiny bit of filler in the upper cheek area to sort of pull up these deeper lines here. And then some in the lips here to give a little fullness without it looking crazy or ducky. And a little bit in, well, this is probably gonna be the most dramatic one, is the jawline and the chin area has been an area of concern for mine for a little while. I wanna build that area up and kind of give more structure to my pretty soft jawline. So I'm really excited to get a little bit more definition in that area in particular and just sort of give a little more volume in other areas. And of course, everything's gonna be done in such a way where it's natural and beautiful and unnoticeable unless you were really looking at me with a fine-tooth comb, which if you do, you're strange. We're getting ready to do this. I'm feeling pretty numb and I'm feeling pretty good. So for today, there's gonna be the Radiesse that goes in the jaw and the cheek, and then there'll be Restylane Kysse that's going in the lips today.
Be a process of building your jaw. We're gonna get you pretty good today though.
Is this something you would recommend over the course of time?
Absolutely.
All right, first thing is going in with the Radiesse filler in the jawline and a little bit in the chin in that one side of my face. We're going side by side. Beth is amazing so far and I'm very comfortable. Okay, this side is semi-done. We're not quite done, but it's semi-done. Now Beth is working on the other side. You can't quite see this one as much as the other side, but it was not painful. I'm taking lots of deep breaths, but honestly this was not very painful to me at all, especially being numb. Even with being numb, lips are a little bit more uncomfortable to do, so I'm taking lots of deep breaths here and going with the process, and it gets easier as you go because there is lidocaine in the injection as well. And she's just freshening up both sides to make sure everything matches and looks good. Okay, we are done, and I'm really obsessed with the look, and I know it looks crazy right now, but it's gonna go down. Okay, Beth, tell me exactly the 2 fillers that we use one more time.
We use Radiesse in your cheek and along the jawline to build the chin. And we used Restylane Kysse in the lips for nice hydration and a little smidge of volume.
And it's a very natural approach to this. Beth is honestly probably the best injector I've ever had, and I've been doing this a long time. Granted, I haven't gotten this much filler at once before, but honestly for me, and I have a high pain tolerance, it wasn't as intense as I thought it was gonna be, and she really took her time with it, and she really cares about the natural process and how this looks overall, as opposed to like a quick fix for it to look, I don't know. I highly recommend her as an injector for real, so thank you.
Too sweet.
You are so welcome. Hello, it has been about 9 hours since I had my injections, and this is what we're dealing with. Just want to give you an update on what my face looks like. I'm extremely swollen. Secondly, I'm bruising and I'm beginning to bruise quite frankly, it's super important to realize that when you get injectables, especially when you get filler, it's one of those things where you should probably realize or be in a position to where you can lay low for a couple of days afterward, upwards to a week. For me, I'm not swollen the entire week. Usually by day 3, I'm pretty good. I'm just dealing with a lot of extra stuff down here that I haven't really dealt with before, so we'll have to see how that pans out for me. And with the bruising, like, I can cover it by day 3, you know? It's extremely, like, sensitive right now, but when the pain goes down and I can kind of cover bruises with makeup, I feel like I'm fine. But honestly, we're in 2020, I can just wear a mask. Like, I didn't care when I got it because I felt like if I had to go in public, I could just wear a mask, and I work from home, so that's where I'm at. I will never forget the time when I first got filler and I went to work. Like, I was teaching and I went to work like immediately after, which was the most stupid thing I could do because my students were like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, totally fine." That's where I'm at, and I'm gonna continue to update you. I really think I'm going to quite enjoy the results just based on my initial reaction on what we saw and the results that I saw earlier. And I just can't wait to see. So I'll take you day by day so you can see exactly the process of what my face looked like each day as it recovered. I'm really excited. I'm really swollen and I hurt, and I'm probably gonna have to put a lot more arnica on my face, so you definitely want to stock up on some arnica gel or cream, or even tablets. The gel is fine. And she told me if there was any pain afterward, I could take a little Tylenol if it was like unbearable. And she also said before bed you could take a Benadryl to kind of reduce, to help reduce the swelling. So I'm going to take one before bed, and hopefully I have a good night's sleep that way too. So, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. We will check in tomorrow. Hi, we are at the end of day 2. And let's check in with the swelling and bruising. Lips are a lot better. The bottom lip is more swollen than the top. So yeah. And then there's the worst of the bruising. Right there. It's honestly not bad. I thought it was going to be worse. I don't have any pain. Nothing really hurts. I'm just a little tender. And we'll continue to check in. Hello. I'm in the middle of getting ready and doing my hair, but we are on day 3. I had this done Tuesday and it is Friday now. All that's really left here is some bruising. I'm slightly tender still. Lips are slightly swollen still, but I think this is about where they're going to be eventually. I think they're gonna calm down just a little bit more. I like what we see. I'm very happy. Hi there. It has been 1 week since I had my filler injections, exactly 7 days. So this is what we're dealing with right here. Just this tiny bit of bruising left. I'm extremely happy with my results. I feel like I look so natural. Stay tuned for my final update where I will tell you all of the tea, all of the details, everything. But I wanted to give my week check-in. I'm so excited to have a jawline. Like, I'm so excited. Hey friends, we are at the 13-day mark. It'll be 2 weeks exactly tomorrow, and I figured it was enough time to kind of sit down and give you just my final thoughts on this whole thing. And I got this done in Oasis Med Spa in Webster. Beth was my injector. I will link their Instagram below. I will also leave Beth's Instagram below so you can check out her work. If you are in the Houston area, specifically the South Houston area, like where I am, I live in the NASA area, definitely give them a check them out. You will not be disappointed. One of the questions I got is how to choose, like if you're not here, and how to choose an injector and trust them. My best advice for you is to go find a reputable spa, ask your friends or any other local groups that you're in. Get some opinions. Usually word of mouth is a great way to find somebody. Another way is to research your providers and just kind of do a little digging. I have noticed that a lot of injectors, they practice another kind of medicine, but they do the injections, cosmetic injections on the side as another stream of income. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think that's great, especially if they have a passion for it. However, how are they qualified? Are they very qualified to be an injector? Where I went, Beth, she is a master injector. She has over 14 years of experience in cosmetic aesthetics, and her work shows for it. So also check to see if your provider has an Instagram page or a portfolio. Usually, and I say to do this with other things like microblading, check out their work before you go. A lot of these providers have Instagram pages so you can see their work, exactly what they're injecting where, and about the price range, yada yada yada. My best advice is to check out their work, really research their experience. Like I said, Beth is a master injector. She shares a lot of beautiful natural results, and that's kind of the look that I was going for, and I immediately vibed with her. Another thing that you want to think about is perhaps going in for a consultation, kind of get a feel for the practice, see if your personalities mesh, they understand what you're wanting before you even go through with it. A lot of times the providers will give you a free consultation and give you pricing up front so you know what to expect when you come in the day of your injections. A lot of times they'll even do it the same day. If you decide to be like, oh, I'm gonna wait on this and then not go through with it, you have that option. Pricing definitely varies by area depending on what you're looking for. Like I said, the fillers that I got in my face are Radiesse, which was done here and a little here, and then Restylane Kysse, which was done in the lips. These Radiesse is a more expensive filler, and the reason why we went with those particular fillers is while they are a little bit more on the expensive side, they are a longer lasting filler. This is my first time trying Restylane Kysse, and this one is designed specifically for the lips. The claims on this is that it can last up to a year, which is much longer than other fillers. So you will pay a little bit more per syringe for things like this, but they do last longer, so you're having to, the upkeep with this is far less. And then Radiesse, when you get it injected, you can't just use that dissolving agent. So with a lot of fillers, if you don't like it, you can get it dissolved in certain spots. Radiesse doesn't really work that way. It is more of a super firm filler, and it is said to last up to 2 years, and it also encourages collagen production and will also look better as time goes on. In my opinion, spending a little bit more on a filler that's gonna last longer and is technically like a semi-permanent type of filler is something that I think I'm overall going to have less of an investment towards. Now, that being said, I am working with Oasis Med Spa. They did provide these injections for me to talk about on social media and talk about here on my blog and YouTube, but 100% I would have fit the bill for this and do this on my own, and I will be going back to Oasis for my own personal needs. Like if I need a Botox touch up or whatever, I will definitely be going to see Beth because I really enjoyed her as an injector and I really trust her. So it feels very nice to have found somebody that I really, really want to make my person. And when I'm the kind of person, when I find that person, I never stray away and I give them my money, even if I've worked with them on a trade basis for my blog and social media. If you have any additional questions, leave them below. I will be sure to answer them. I'm so happy with my results. I have a chin, I have a jawline. My lips are looking great. For once in my life, I have a jaw. And I'm so happy about it. Like, I can't even deal. Okay, thanks so much for watching this video. I will see you all in my next one.